Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm from class J4 EC1105H1. Will be present to Miss Rosli Zawati about case study of failing returning wall. So before we move on, I will introduce the presenter, which is the first one is Muhammad Izzuddin bin Muhammad Nordin. The second one is me, which is Muhammad Hafiz Hakimi bin Muhammad Ruslan. And the last one is Muhammad Iman Idham bin Buang. So the content of this presentation is, the first one is introduction, the second one is case study, the third one is design proposal, and the last one is conclusion. As we all know, the retaining wall is the vertical structure that will keep the material like a soil at the one side to prevent it from the slip and collapse. It built to withstand the pressure applied to the material, such as earth pressure and also hydrostatic pressure that holding back. Its main use is to prevent soil erosion, to construct usable bed out of steep terrain, and also to provide useful landscape feature.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Idham bin Buang. So now I will discuss about our case study on section 2. So this is the retaining wall at Beverly Hills, Tanjung Bunga, Penang 2017. So this is our views on this case study. As you can see, they have a retaining wall. And about the case study is, the retaining wall was used for a new development of private residential house that situated on a hilly area that comprising 20 units of 3-story semi-detached houses. Next, the retaining wall, including the road structures in front of the house unit, collapsed due to landslide. Next, the type retaining wall they use for this development is anchor earth retaining. Lastly, anchor earth retaining selected to be the most feasible both from an economic and aesthetic point of view. So the factors of failure on this retaining wall is, first, about the heavy rainfall, and next is about the high water table in underground.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Izzuddin bin Muhammad Nordin. I'm going to conduct about the design for retaining wall that we discovered, which is safe and economic. Okay, so as you can see, we have choose the reinforced concrete cantilever wall for our design, which is it is designed to protect the soil due to the gravity, and it is also work on the leverage principle. The reinforced concrete cantilever wall was built in inverted T, and for the construction material needed for this retaining wall is less than the gravity wall, and the reinforced concrete cantilever wall can be manufactured as precast concrete. The technical reason why we choose reinforced concrete cantilever wall, it is because the gap behind the RC wall will backfill with fill material that will not exceeding 300 mm and well compacted to 95% of standard Proctor of maximum dry density. The fill material should be approved by the engineer and JKR specification. Next, high water table are one of the major problem for the retaining wall to collapse. So, we have some improvement that we can do to overcome the problems. So first, we have to ensure the wall has sufficient embedded for satisfactory vertical and lateral support in dense strata. Secondly, we have to prevent any installation with unnecessary vibration or other failure factors. Next, we can also minimizing gaps in constructing the wall. Then, by using the waterproof membrane, it can preserve natural moisture content of the berms to avoid deterioration of soil berms' lateral support. Lastly, we have to prevent loss of ground pumping or dewatering by over-excavation or reduction of fines.
For conclusion of this case study, this incident has provided a more complete understanding of the geotechnical structure during the slip cycle of retaining wall. The second one, the proposed design of retaining wall able to fix the problem that Beverly Hill retaining wall can solve. The last one, the rainfall is the main reason that many retaining wall in Malaysia collapse. Okay, this is the end of our presentation. I hope you guys like our information, and also thank you for watching.